Do it, and he'll be at your feet. Hi, today we'll talk about 3 principles that will help you become so beloved, adored, and irreplaceable for your man forever. Even if he previously didn't want to be with you at all. I know what I'm talking about. I'm married myself. I'm with the man I love, the man I dreamt of. The proposal from which I once visualized. Now he's my legitimate husband. He loves me very much and calls me the only one, and confesses he wants to spend the rest of his life with me. Right, Dima? He's filming me right now. I always feel his supportive attention. He's my most trustworthy and devoted partner. But it wasn't always like this in my life. For a long time, I was in a similar situation like some of you. I wasn't chosen and men left me. I didn't understand how to keep a man by my side, how to make him love you, how to make him go to great lengths for you and care about you, make him pay attention to you and be only with you. And for me, the question of how to become the only one for a man so that he wanted to be next to me and spend his whole life with me, it was a very big mystery for me. But as you can see, I figured out how it works, improved my personal life, I realized how it's done, and today I want to share these secrets with you. I don't mind, I am happy myself, and I really want to help all the women who watch my videos. Each of you is beautiful and worthy of happiness in love. By the way, yesterday I looked at the statistics of what practices on being loved and desired my subscribers loved in my Mind Power app. I noticed that the top practices are: make men admire you and dream about you, 108 magical love affirmations that will warm your heart, ASMR, attract a specific person in 24 hours. These 3 practices are the most powerful ones. I selected them specifically so that you could adopt my mindset of a desired and beloved woman. Have you downloaded the app yet? If not, now is the time because we have a special offer. For the first 30 days, the subscription will be absolutely free for you. So you can do all of my most powerful practices for free. Wow! So hurry up and download and install Mind Power app. You'll find the link at the top and in the video description. So the first principle that will help you become desirable and irreplaceable for your man, the woman with whom he wants to live his life, is your independence. Moreover, independence, psychological independence and emotional independence. And also from it will follow your physical independence, that is financial one. If you are dependent on your man, you cling to him like a limpet, you hold on to him and cannot let go, then most likely he's only going to pull away. I'm sure that at least once in your life you probably had a very intrusive admirer, and the more attention he gave you, he constantly followed you, he didn't let you breathe, the more you felt that you are gripped in a vice. And the only thing you wanted is to hide away from him, go away, get rid of him. And vice versa, if he were mysterious, inaccessible, did not pay attention to you, then most likely you'd have a closer look at him. In general, this is the law of the universe. Keep it in mind and do not forget what you're deeply attached to, what you cling to, what you're reliant on, and fear losing will always leave your life. So it's very important to be psychologically and emotionally independent of the man you love, who you want to live your life with. And let's understand what this state is and where it comes from and how you can develop it. Female independence comes from self-reliance. A woman feels independent when she knows she can make her own life beautiful on her own. Women who usually cling to men, they think, I'll meet a man and he's gonna love me and he's gonna give me what I don't have, right? And an independent woman knows that I love myself, I have warm feelings for myself, and I don't need love. On the contrary, I have so much love that I'm ready to give this love to another person, to share it with him and give love to him. And on the contrary, if a woman has no love inside herself, she thinks that a man will come and she'll finally feel good. And it's not just about the state of being in love, but it's also about approval. A woman thinks that when I have a man, it means that I will be complete. I will get married. It means that I will be approved by society. Everyone will say, yes, I'm a worthy woman, beautiful enough, smart enough, interesting enough. So a woman thinks she can only be complete, good enough, only when a man is there for her and he proves it to her. And that's why she clings to the first man that comes along, even if he doesn't love her very much and doesn't suit her very much. She thinks there's at least one who will be there for her, so finally I will feel complete. But it doesn't work like that. A man like that will always leave a woman, because a woman's job is to feel so complete, so fulfilled, to give this high appreciation to herself, to love herself, to accept herself, and then there will be no dependence on anyone. There will be dependence only on loving myself more. A woman like this feels self-reliant, she feels that she makes herself happy, she's self-confident, and she's absolutely independent. Such women are immediately seen by men. That is, a man can read it on a woman's forehead, love me, make me complete. Such a woman makes you want to get away from her. A woman who thinks she's complete has it written on her forehead, I'm complete, I'm full of love, I can share it with you. And he's like, oh, of course you're complete. I want to be with you. You're so full of love and I just need love. So that's why I want to be with you. Do you see the difference? That's why think about this inner independence. And if a woman feels complete, she has created the state in herself. As a rule, she's already busy arranging her life. Most likely, she's already fulfilled, she's developing her career, she's earning. Such a woman is not looking for a man to solve all her problems and make her happy. On the contrary, she's happy on her own. She's already living a full life. She realizes that she'll meet a man and she'll be even happier and she'll be able to make him happy. When I met my husband, I was in the state of mind that I am happy enough to make someone else happy. That is, all I cared about was how to make him happier through the union with me. I wasn't trying to find a man to make me happy. So pay attention to that. What's inside of you right now, and give yourself an honest answer to what state you are at. By the way, if we talk about a specific practice, how to let go of dependence on a man and love yourself, how to raise your value, I suggest by starting with 108 magical love affirmations. There are special affirmations for self-love, for being a desirable woman, a complete woman, to feel I already have a partner, I have already been chosen by a good man. So it's got all the great affirmations, my favorite ones. So you can relax, believe in yourself, realize that you are the best version of yourself right now. So look for this practice in the app under the subscription in the Happier Relationships section. By the way, we have a new looping feature, auto repeat, and now you can listen to affirmations even in your sleep and it will work great. Give it a try. I'm a unique and happy person. I create my own future. There is always room for joy in my life. I am loved by many people. People see love in me. The link to Mind Power app is right here and also in the video description. Go ahead and download it. The second principle that will help you become the one and only loved and desired by your man is your self-acceptance. As I said in one of my previous videos, loving yourself means accepting yourself unconditionally. Many people say, I will love myself, or I will start to accept myself completely only when I lose weight, only when I meet someone, when I meet a man, when I get married. But it works the other way around. When a woman does not accept herself, she faces the fact that a man doesn't like her much. If you've noticed that you want to please a man, for example, you've invited your man to come over and you know he's a neat freak, and you clean the whole apartment before his arrival. God forbid he'll find some dust. And chances are when he comes to your house, he's gonna spot a speck of dust. Why? Because when you don't accept yourself, you don't accept that you may be messy, for example. You need to accept that you don't really like to clean. If you don't accept yourself, the other person will never accept you. He will criticize you even if you do everything perfectly. He'll judge you. He'll find flaws in you. If you don't accept your appearance, for example, you are likely to notice how a man points out some flaws in your body, doesn't give you compliments. If you don't accept yourself, then most likely you'll hear something like, "You're not very interesting to me, I don't want to talk to you." If you don't accept yourself as a woman, then most likely the man will always leave you. A man is just a mirror, he's your reflection, so it's very important to engage in this total self-acceptance. You have to love yourself unconditionally, just the way you are right now. Change your relationship with yourself, and then the man will totally accept you, adore you with all your imperfections. And then you'll find a man who will like everything about you and will want to be with you right now. And even if you're fat, even if you're not fulfilled, right now, he will love you just the way you are. And the third, final, but very important principle to be the only one for your man and be adored. In fact, it's possible only if the second principle is followed. Okay, so the third principle is to fully accept your loved one. The acceptance is when you see the other person just the way he is and you just love him. You're just friends with him, you live with him, you don't try to change him, you don't criticize him. You don't think I'm gonna marry you and force you to, grow, develop. No. If you don't accept yourself, then most likely you'll never be able to accept another person. If you don't boost your self-worth as a person, as a spiritual being, not with some conditions. Right, I love myself when I earn a lot, when I have a decent job, when I lose weight. No, you have to love yourself unconditionally. And when you've learned to love yourself unconditionally, you'll be able to build this unconditional love with another person. Love where you enjoy each other. You see a person and you love him not because he is awesome, or I love you because you're handsome, or you're rich, or you're fulfilled, or something else. I love you because you are a soul, you are my soulmate, because you've chosen me as your soulmate and I choose you. Because we were drawn to each other, we have the same vibration, we're destined to be needed by each other. Because we want to walk this path together, we need each other. So that's why I just accept you. Then you will most likely not want to criticize that person. You will not secretly think, I'm gonna change you. You will try to love and accept yourself as much as possible. And you will also love and accept the other person. You know, they often say that people love, they don't just love another person, but they love the way they feel with them. Imagine how the man you're constantly criticizing and judging feels next to you. And this happens unconsciously, it happens automatically. The man you're looking at like, well, you're something. I could make you better. I'll think of ways to make you better. You know, women often take it on themselves to tell a man how to live his life. And the second option, if you accept yourself, adore yourself, and accept a man, then most likely you will elevate him. You'll adore him, you'll make him happy, and he'll adore this state next to you. when he feels that he's just accepted, he's loved the way he is. And in this state, he'll want to please you even more. He'll want to give you something because he'll appreciate the state of happiness. Do you understand the specifics? And of course, a man strives for a woman who can accept him completely, who loves him, who does not depend on him. She loves herself as much as she does him, and such a woman is spreading the field of unconditional love in the relationship in which both are happy. This is how you can become the one and only irreplaceable woman and live a happy life with your man in a happy marriage, in a happy relationship. So write in the comments what you think about it, if you have applied these principles, and share this video with those friends who need it now most. Subscribe to my channel, there is a huge amount of practices about love, and bye everyone, see you in the next video.